यथोर्णनाभिः सृजते गृह्णते च यथा पृथिव्यामोषधयः सम्भवन्ति यथा सतः पुरुषात् केशलोमानि तथा क्षरात् सम्भवतीह विश्वम्.
The way in which a spider spins a web from its own body and later swallows it, just as the herbs and plants grow from the earth, and as the hair grows on a human being, so too this entire universe manifests from the imperishable Brahman.
On behalf of King Bandhu Varman, I welcome teachers, philosophers, and scientists to Ujjain. Victory is not important here. There is no one who wins here, nor does anyone lose. It is knowledge that wins here, and ignorance that loses. I hereby declare this session open. The first question shall be put by the ruler himself. After that, the discussion shall be open to all.
What is the cause of creation of the universe?
Only atoms can be the cause of creation of the universe.
But atoms are governed by time and space. Therefore, as per my humble opinion, time and space must be the cause of creation.
It's quite true. Atoms cannot exist without time and space.
But how can it be? Atoms, time, and space are all a part of creation. The question before us is, what is the cause of the entire creation?
Whatever may be the cause of creation, it cannot be limited by time and space alone. The cause of creation is not atom, not space too. Truth alone can be the cause of creation. Sadeva Saumya idamagra asit ekameva advitiyam. That means there was only truth before creation, and it was alone and unique. From that truth itself was the world created. This has been declared in the Upanishads.
Why can't the creation have arisen from Shunya?
How can it be?
Do we not see a reason for everything here?
How can non-existence bring about existence?
How can there be creation from nothing?
Can a garland be made out of sky flowers? Have the rishis rejected Asadev Saumya Edamagra Asit, the declaration of Upanishads? There's no logic in the philosophy of nihilism.
The creation must have certainly come from some existence.
All that is fine. But have we pondered over the questions that we are facing? Scholars from Bharat, Persia and Greece are of the firm opinion that the sun revolves around the earth. But some scholars believe that the earth revolves around the sun. I would like to know the opinion of this assembly on this subject. I can see that the assembly is not unanimous on this subject. Can anyone give a conclusive verdict on this subject?
The great Aryabhata has given verdict about it. The smaller one revolves around the larger one, and not the vice versa. By smaller, Aryabhata means the planet with lesser density, and by larger he means the planet with greater density. Just as the moon revolves around the earth, in the same way, the less dense earth rotates around the much denser sun.
Acharya, although you belong to the Shak lineage, you worship the sun god just as we do.
Honorable King, in my opinion, for the entire humanity, sun, moon, constellations, space, earth, water, air, and fire, all these are the same. So what can be the difference between you and me? I was born on this very soil.
But is VarahaMihira Not a Shak name?
Queen. Varaha means a boon, and Mihir means the sun. The one who is a boon from the sun is VarahaMihira. That is why my father, Aditya Das, named me VarahaMihira. I was born right here in Kapit, and I'm certainly a Bharatiya.
Just as knowledge has no boundaries, Bharat too does not see the boundaries of discrimination.
Student, where's your attention?
Acharya, this instrument that I am seeing before me, I had seen even at the Mahakaleshwar temple in Ujjain. Is this the same instrument?
Yes, it's the same instrument.
But why is the time measuring device used on Mahakal's Jyotirling?
My dear, I had made a device to measure time, which was like the time measuring device as per the sun principle made by Acharya was placed to the north of Mahakaleshwar. But out of their faith, people surrendered it to Mahakaleshwar and then hung it above his idol. Since water drips from the time measuring device continuously, the device too got included in the ritual worship of Shiv. Yes, Ma? You called me?
She is Iravati. I have selected her as your bride.
Is she interested in mathematics?
Ask her yourself.
Are you interested in mathematics? Are you interested in observing stars and constellations all night? Are you interested in Vedang Jyotish? Then what are you interested in?
I'm interested in cooking.
Ma, this girl is fine for me.
Acharya, VarahaMihira, not by the philosophy of Vedanta, but I wish to have the logical proof that truth is the cause of creation.
What is the cloth that you're wearing made from?
From silk,
And how can you say that?
because it is made with only silk threads.
That means only silk pervades the entire cloth. What is this made from?
This is also made from silk,
But your cloth is red and mine is yellow.
but both contain silk.
Now look at these ornaments. They are all made of gold. So gold is the cause of these ornaments. Can there be one single cause of the silk and all these ornaments, which is present in both?
Atom? Yes, it can only be atom.
Very good. Now my question is atom omnipresent?
Acharya, wherever there is matter, the atom is omnipresent. Where there is no matter, there is no atom.
Now my question is there anything subtler than atom, which is present in matter and also in the absence of matter, that is void?
If we can discover that element, we can discover the cause of creation as well.
So search for it.
I have no answer, Acharya.
Just as you can say matter is, similarly, you can also say that zero is, trees are, rivers are, sun is, moon is, stars are, I am, you are, the king is. In all of these, truth or existence is present.
I understood, Acharya. It is truth alone which is the cause of creation.
May I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Is there a beginning and end to the creation?
All right. So you two are influenced by the atmosphere around you.
No. Association inevitably breeds affinity. Virtues and vices are imbibed from the company one keeps.
What do you mean by beginning and end?
Does it have its beginning somewhere in time and space? Does it have its end somewhere in time and space?
Ira, no one has ever seen its beginning, nor its end too. The creation of the world is chronological. After the creation, it's dissolution, and after dissolution, creation.
What is creation? What is dissolution?
Do you really wish to know, Iravati?
Yes.
Then listen. From unmanifest to subtle, from subtle to gross. This is the sequence of creation. From the gross to the subtle, and from the subtle to unmanifest. This is the sequence of dissolution.
I did not understand.
Alright, tell me, how do we wake up? When we are asleep, all of our thoughts are unmanifest. For example, this is me. I am a wife. I am a husband. I am a mother. This work remains to be done. I will do this work tomorrow. All such thoughts remain in an unmanifest form. But as soon as we wake up, first of all we start having thoughts. That means the unmanifest takes on a subtle form. But as soon as we actually wake up, our subtle thoughts start to crystallize in the form of action. Whatever happens to us happens also to the creator of the world. Now just imagine as the universe evolves from unmanifest to subtle, and then from subtle to gross, it comes to be known as creation. Now you tell me, what is dissolution?
For example, when we sleep, all our gross actions halt, and all of them condense in thoughts. And after a while, thoughts too cease and become unmanifest. Similarly, the creation too moves from gross to subtle and then to unmanifest. So only truth remains.
And just as we do not sleep only once, we sleep every night and wake up every morning. In the same way, in the universe too, creation and dissolution happen constantly.
I am beginning to understand gradually.
Well, I too found a new student today. Tasmad va etasmad.
Tasmad va etasmad.
Atmana akasha sambhuta.
Atmana akasha sambhuta.
From that truth, space emerged. Akashad vayu.
Akashad vayu.
From space came air. Vayor agneya.
Vayor agni.
From air came fire. Agneha apaha.
Agneha apaha.
From fire, water was created. Adbhya prithvi.
Adbhya prithvi.
From water came the earth. Only from these 5 subtle elements was this multifarious world created. This is the sequence of creation of the universe. And when this manifest world of various names and forms gets converted into its subtle basic elements, and the subtle elements merge into the truth, then pralaya occurs.
In his time, VarahaMihira's fame as a mathematician, astrologer, and also as astronomer spread far and wide. He collected ancient texts on astrological theories and in time authored a text called Panchasiddhantika. After the death of Aditya Das, father of VarahaMihira, one day the emperor of Bharat, Buddhagupta, summoned Acharya VarahaMihira for a very special mission, and they met at Mathura.
I'm really sorry to hear about your father's death. I wanted to come personally to Ujjain, but there was Hun's menace on the other side of the river Indus, so...
Emperor, your time is more precious. Please tell, what made you think of me?
As you might know, inscriptions in praise of Gupta emperors have been engraved at Prayag, Kaushambi, Mathura, Vidisha, and several other places. I wish to have my great-grandfather, Emperor Chandragupta Vikramaditya's praises engraved on a gold pillar.
That is the most unique in the world.
I beg your pardon, Emperor. But a gold pillar would only attract thieves. Perhaps even raiders. And the lifespan of such a pillar will not be even more than 5 years.
Then you please guide me. What metal should be used for the pillar?
Certainly iron.
But an iron pillar will rust and collapse within 20 years.
No, Emperor. It is possible to develop such iron, which will not corrode for a long time. It would be a cast iron pillar coated with a layer of protective chemicals. It is a unique achievement of Bharat in the field of chemistry. Emperor, only if I have your permission, I would also like to construct an observatory near that pillar, so that students interested in astronomy may get a chance to study the planets and constellations and can explore the mysteries of the vastness of the universe.
This is an excellent suggestion. Would you please present the complete plan to me soon?
Time casts many a veil over the truth. But there is always some truth in folklore and legends. This may or may not be true, but the fact remains that even today the iron pillar of Mahroli stands tall with its head high in the sky, glorifying the greatness of VarahaMihira. During the latter half of his life, VarahaMihir's fame as a mathematician and scientist spread even overseas. Hearing about his brilliance, Iran's Emperor Nushairwan invited VarahaMihira to construct an observatory at a beautiful place called Judishapur in Iran. So VarahaMihira arrived with his wife Aryabhata, son Prithuyashas, and also with some disciples arrived in Iran, and he constructed an observatory there.
I hope that you must be finding an environment of home away from home here.
Eating chawanprash and watching the sugarcane fields makes me happy.
I had those two brought here from Bharat too. VarahaMihira, for several days I have been trying to understand the Indian theory of creation. The Indian rishis say that there are two causes of creation. One is material cause and the other is efficient cause.
You are absolutely right about it.
For instance, take the example of mud pot. The mud with which the pot is made is material cause. And the potter who made the pot is the efficient cause of it. In other words, mud is material and the potter is efficient. You all say that in creation of the world, that with which this world is created and the one who has created it are one and the same. But we can all see in the creation of a pot, the mud and the potter are two separate entities. So, how can the efficient and material be one and the same?
Emperor, let me give you an example and explain. You must have seen a spider spin its web.
Yes, I have seen that.
With what is the web made?
With the spider.
Who spins it?
Spider itself?
That means material and efficient cause are one and the same?
Yes, it is possible in the case of a spider, but...
Alright then, let us talk about that which is a part of everyone's life. Do you often dream?
Yes, I do.
Who weaves the dreams?
Our mind.
And what creates trees, hills, rivers, flowers, and people in the dream world?
The mind itself.
So isn't the material and efficient cause of dreams one?
This theory of creation is the most unique one in the world.
We call it undifferentiated material efficient cause.
Please establish your own Gurukul here. I'm quite certain that it will be the most unique school in the world.
Prior to creation, Lord Vishnu was resting in Yog Nidra. Suddenly the sankalp of creation flashed in his mind. With this sankalp, a lotus sprouted from his navel, which held the four-faced Brahma. Lord Vishnu explained the mystery of the creation of the world to Brahma.
You two have started narrating ancient tales.
Hira, these very tales contain the essence of the Upanishads. There can be thousands of tales about the creation of the world. But the fact is, No one has ever seen how this world was created. How true or false these tales are is not important. The important thing is that, can these tales of the creation of the world unite us ultimately with the Creator?
यथा सुदीप्तात् पावकात् विस्फुलिङ्गाः सहस्रशः प्रभवन्ते स्वरूपाः तथा क्षरात् विविधाः सौम्यभावाः प्रजायन्ते तत्र चैवापि यन्ति.
Just as from a blazing fire, thousands of similar-looking, beautiful sparks manifest, in the same way from the imperishable Brahma, various different worlds get created and merge back into that.
यस्य प्रसादात् भवमङ्गलार्था प्रसूतगङ्गोपनिषत् विशुद्धा समर्पयामो गुरुचिन्मयाय भूयात् प्रसन्नः स शिवस्वरूपः